Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read for Monday. We're going to use the Romantic Tarot for this reading. I'm just sitting here looking at the cards thinking I need a change of cards. When I go to the fairs, I always use the Rider-Waite Tarot and I always miss it, so it makes an appearance every now and again. There's something about, because it was my first deck obviously, and I think I'm on my third or fourth one now. My older one is really very, very sad, but I still love it because it's so well loved and so well used. But anyway, now I try to sort of spread it out so I'm not using the same decks all the time. This one is beautiful though. All right, let's see what's going on in the Romantic Tarot world. Oh, beautifully split. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming through. Very nice. So there's some sort of new start for you here on the horizon. For some of you, it may be a new job. For others of you, it may be a new stage in a relationship. But it's some sort of, it's a tangible new start. So it's something that's a lot more stable. Let's just see what's behind it. Okay, so I have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is definitely for some of you a new start, new job, new start at work. There may be some sort of putting work into something here as well. So for some of you, this may be putting work into a new start, something that perhaps didn't work before. There feels like this energy here. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups coming through. Got a few, and the Four of Pentacles. Ah, okay, with the Star card. Okay, so there's sort of this energy here of something that perhaps you're putting work into that perhaps didn't go well before or in the past. There appears to be some sort of celebration around letting go of something here in order for something to move forward. I always think with this Star card, see, it's got two people holding hands on here. So I feel like for some of you, this is putting work into a new relationship. You may be having a new start with someone here. Perhaps someone that you've tried maybe some sort of a situation before. It may have been, you know, something that never got off the ground, but I feel like this is a serious commitment now. So maybe someone's getting very serious about putting work into something that who didn't put work into something before. But it feels like an energy of trying something once and it not working and then going back and trying again. But there doesn't seem to be any animosity or anger. It seems to be something you're celebrating here. But I feel like somebody's maybe let go of something, maybe let go of a fear of commitment. Maybe they want a commitment now. Because I see this card here with the Star, and I feel like something was destined to move forward here. But I feel like somebody was hanging on to something. Maybe for some people here, this was about another relationship with the Three of Cups. There is a sort of this energy of letting go so they can invest in something new here. But for others of you, it might be about a work situation where perhaps you've had some sort of situation with somebody at work that has proven to be, maybe somebody wouldn't work with you here. Whatever this is, the general energy here is that somebody wasn't working with you previously, but now they want to put work into something. All right, let's see what's going on. So you may have been working with someone who was a bit half-hearted. And for many of you, this is obviously a relationship here with this card coming through. This is a commitment. This is Four of Wands, so it can be the card of the Twin Flames as well. There's an energy here of somebody wanting something more that perhaps they didn't in the past. So it could be someone who now wants to put energy into a situation. Somebody's turning something round here. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think there's any hurt or harm done. I think it's just someone realizing now they want more from a situation than what they did before. So somebody's prepared to put the work in now. All right, so we have the Emperor coming through. Oops, followed by an upside down Magician. So we'll leave him upside down because, as I say, if I'm reading reversals, I will read them. And the 9 of Wands. Someone's let down their boundaries here. You're dealing with someone here who's turned something around in order to see something differently. That's why the Magician's coming up in reverse. Because sometimes the Magician can be quite manipulative in reverse. It's very much an energy of using your power. Someone's been using their power in a negative way here. So they may have been doing something that made them feel good, but now they've realised it doesn't feel good anymore. It may have backfired on them. It's sort of very similar energy coming through from the What's Cracking reading. I feel like someone's used their power in a way that was negative, and now they're realising that what they did was not a good thing to do. Someone's been using their power wrongly here. All right, we'll leave the Magician upside down for a moment. I feel what it feels like here is that because somebody's coming up as the Emperor, okay, and the Emperor can be a little bit controlling, and seeing the Magician in reverse next to him, I'm thinking you're talking about a person who is trying to have power or hold power or manipulate a situation to their own end. Because I have the 9 of Wands here, I feel like this person was doing this for their own protection. So this is very, very selfish energy here, okay? And it's sort of like someone was doing something. When I say selfish, I mean someone was doing something to hurt someone else for their own ends. And I feel like it's got something to do with this protection of oneself. So very much this energy of, I'm going to look after myself at all costs, and if other people go under, I don't care. That sort of energy here. But I feel like somebody's got some sort of regret here with this energy in the mini read. Someone wants to turn something around now. So I feel really strongly that this person has used their own power in a, Spirit is saying, in a cruel and unkind way. So we'll go with their explanation. I feel it feels to me like someone's used their own power to manipulate a situation for them to come out in front. But whoever this is has had some sort of conscience here now, because they're realizing that what they did was just the wrong thing to do. Let's just keep going. Okay, so I have the Justice card. Of course I do. See the universe saying you can't do things like this. You can't do things like this. You cannot manipulate other people for your own ends. That's karma. That's what creates karma. When you're putting energy out into the universe, that really is not honest. Let's put it that way. You're doing it sort of out of this reason, and there's no good reason here. It's almost like somebody's done this for no good reason other than to protect themselves. Okay, let's just keep going. All right, so we have the Fool card coming through. Someone has seen the error of their ways here, and they're trying to work out how to put this situation right. Because they've done something here that was really not in line with being what you would see as a good person. What they've done here is it's gone against the universe, and the universe wants to put it right. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so I have the 9 of Pentacles coming through here. Wow, with the Queen of Wands. It's like someone's turned, it's such a strange energy. Let me just put another card on it, because I might put some more cards here. There's some sort of communication coming in here, some sort of truth being revealed. Somebody's done something here that they really regret, but I feel like they did it out of, I'm not making excuses, this is really poor behavior, but somebody's done this out of their own self-protection. So they've been looking after themselves, which is fine, but you don't look after yourself at the risk of hurting others. That's not the right thing to do. So there's some sort of behavior here that somebody's done, and I see this child standing beyond the gate, and I think someone's here has retaliated or acted out of childhood wounds. I feel like somebody's either been jealous, angry, whatever it is, it's like they've lashed out for their own protection, but also out of some sort of wounding here. Someone's acted very childishly, and they've used their power to manipulate something for their own ends. But whoever's done this has realized here that they've done the wrong thing. The Justice card is here, so they may have been jilted, woken up, or pushed in another direction by circumstances in their own life. Because this person wants a new start, and I feel that they've realized they have done the wrong thing, and they want to explain why they feel they've done it. So maybe they've done some healing here because they see you differently now. It's almost like this person was perhaps jealous. That's what I want to go for here. With this energy on this card, I feel like this person was jealous of you. Jealous of you, jealous of the situation. Maybe jealous of not being able to express something to you. But there's a real strong feeling of envy and jealousy here, which is not the sort of feeling you want to have if someone's coming back to explain why they have done what they've done. All right, let's just go back and have a look. I feel like somebody's coming in to make some sort of offer to you to bring stability back to some sort of situation here. For some of you, it is a work situation. For others of you, this may be someone who put you in a third-party situation, someone who was unable to let go of something. But something is changing here with the Star card. I'm going to go one more. Yeah, there's the Wish card coming through. All right, 9 of Cups. Some sort of wish here. So I feel, this is what I feel it's more like. Somebody wanted perhaps a situation with you, and perhaps they couldn't because they weren't in a position here to take this on. Okay, so it's like somebody might have been working with you who was jealous of maybe your achievements at work. It could be a relationship where you were perhaps with someone else and somebody wanted to be with you. But whatever this situation is, this person has acted out of spite and anger and a lot of jealousy coming through with this. So, and it feels like to me they've done something that may have created some energy in the universe that the universe was not happy with here. And that something needs to be put right now because things are out of balance. So something needs to be put back in its place. Whoever this person is, I think they've realized, because they're coming up as this Emperor, and even though they may have had some sort of controlling, manipulative ideas or ways of doing things, I think they've seen the error of their ways. Thank you, Spirit. And there seems to now be a complete change. So instead of being jealous, spiteful, controlling, manipulative, they're realizing that if they want this, they have to go about things in a very different way. So if this is someone you've been working with, they're coming back to actually be honest with you about what they did here. And they're going to tell you about how they were feeling and why they did what they did. There seems to be some energy here of, you know, accepting an apology with this Page of Swords. But I'm not really sure. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords coming through. With the Page of Cups, I think this person has a lot of respect and love for you. Judgment card here. They want to try again, whatever it is here. If this is somebody you're working with, they really do want to now work with you. I feel like this person did something very hurtful to some people, though. But somehow or another, it was due to jealousy. I mean, you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. This person was really bitten by the by the envy flea. I have no idea where that came from. But somebody here was feeling very jealous and actually looks like they lashed out in a very mean-spirited way. Could be quite narcissistic in the energy that they've shown here. But whoever this person is really understanding that they've done the wrong thing and want to put it right. This person wants to work with you now. Whether that is in a work situation or whether it's in a personal situation. Could be for some of you a family situation, but somebody has done something very, very much out of spite, anger, envy, jealousy, and is realizing now that somehow or another that they were just jealous of who you were, and they want a new start. They want to put things right. I feel like for some of you, you're going to accept this apology, but I don't know that you're going to be ready to accept anything more than that, because the Two of Swords is here. But for others of you, there is some sort of reconciliation or relationship building going on here. So some of you will want to, oh, look at that. Some of you will want to put this right. I feel like even though it hurt or whatever, there is this feeling with this Four of Wands here that you want to build for the future. So I feel like some of you will accept this apology, but for others of you here, I wanted to put another card on that, didn't I? Okay, Two of Cups coming through with the Hermit card. Yes, some of you will really go away and think about whether you want to continue this or not. And for others of you, there is a definite feeling that you will, with this Hermit card, go deep inside to work that out. Nine of Swords here. A lot of deep sort of thinking about it here and whether you want to continue. But you might be putting this person on their bike and sending them home after an apology. All right. Surrender to the sweetness came here. All right. This is about Venus energy, pleasure, joy, and making love to life. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realise. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters, enjoying your incredible life. I really think that this is saying to you, don't let this hold you back. And I think you've done that by walking away from it in the first place, by not accepting this really sort of poor behaviour here. But I feel like really strongly here it's about you being able to just let this go and move on, whether it's with a person or in conjunction with a person or working with a person. Whatever you choose to do, it's about letting go of the situation and not letting it affect you in any way. So if it's a work situation, not letting it affect your work going forward and just going back to embracing the beauty of life. All right, leave you with that. Thank you.